A lot of people feel as though you have to have a 4-year education in order to be successful. And granted, PIA is a huge advocate of continuing your education, working towards that bachelor's degree or even beyond. But the aviation industry has a large demand for individuals with these types of certifications. And these aircraft, they can't leave the ground unless those individuals are out there and they're working and they're making the repairs and keeping the aircraft safe. PIA is right for anybody that likes to tinker, likes to tear things apart, likes to problem solve, but likes to not only do it with their mind, but do it with their hands as well.
I like being like a detective and having to figure things out and having to use my mind and kind of bouncing ideas off of other mechanics or technicians. It's a lot of fun. I decided to come to PIA because it was a 21-month program. I knew that I could get in, learn what I needed to learn, and get back out in the field right away.
I was an aircraft mechanic in the Air Force and I liked it, so I figured I should keep going with it, and this place hasn't let me down yet. There's a veterans counselor here to help you transition from the military to school life. They help you with any VA questions you may have. The career placement rate at the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics really helped me decide that this was where I wanted to go. That was really the last piece of information I needed to make up my mind to come here.
The Aviation Electronics Technician course teaches you aircraft electricity and components all the way up to the avionics level. And you learn how to troubleshoot and repair avionics, which includes radar, radios, navigation equipment, that sort of thing. I know the students we're training in aircraft electronics, they're seeing a broad spectrum of jobs right now. And they're not all solely based in avionics. The coursework and the ideas they learn here give them a little flexibility to explore different fields.
The things I learned at PIA directly apply to the things I'm doing at Accutronic. Earlier this year I was out at NASA and was upgrading a system that we had sold them a long time ago and making it highly, a lot more accurate so that they can test these 3-axis gyroscopes that they're using in their satellites.
What the 21 months here at PIA helped me do was really refocus my life and put myself in a position where I could focus on my future and really see myself in a career field instead of in a job.
The main goal is the quality of the education and to place you, but we take that extra effort. Our placement coordinator gets with individuals, goes over the resumes with them, has one-on-one interviews with them. We have companies that come out from all over the place and interview our students right on our campuses. So it's a little bit of a unique experience in that particular aspect.
The company Accutronic had come to a job fair, learned about them a little bit more through correspondence with the company, and basically got the good contact from the job fair held at PIA. Graduated on a Friday, started work on a Monday.
I attained my job before I graduated in my 7th quarter here, and I started 4 days after I graduated.
I'm pretty excited that I don't have much time at all to wait to start a new job. I got a job. I knew I had the job before I graduated.
There are not many schools or colleges, institutions that you can go to and literally have the opportunity to work on an aircraft, work on parts, mechanisms, mechanics, electronics from an aircraft, and go home afterwards.
Just like real aircraft, PIA, it's just a bunch of small pieces. And kind of the thing about airplanes is once you put all those small pieces together, that thing can fly. And that's kind of what happens with PIA. They give you all these little pieces and they kind of build upon each other. And by the time you graduate, you understand what you're working on very in depth and you're comfortable with what you're doing.
To see kids come in here, they make a total transformation for their lives by the time they leave.
It really tends to attract those hands-on individuals that maybe weren't exactly sure what avenue they were going to be following. And to see them graduate and go out there and work after just 21 months, it's really rewarding.
Like anything else, it's what you get out of here is what you're going to put in. And it is a solid stepping stone for like any direction you want to go. The
job opportunities are all over the place. You talk about demand. Demand is everywhere. It's not just in Pittsburgh. It's not just in Hagerstown, Myrtle Beach, Youngstown, where our campuses are. You can go wherever you want to go. There are opportunities everywhere.